how, as you look back at this now, you were 17.
Yes.
Did you know to ask for an attorney when they started questioning you?
Once they started accusing me of rape and a murder, I immediately asked for an attorney, immediately asked for my mother, and both fell on deaf ears.
And so you asked for a lawyer, and what'd they say?
Nothing. You're never going to see your mother again, pretty much.
I mean, this happened to Terrill, right? Back in 1995 was the year of the interrogations. And here's the thing, right? Back in the day, there weren't laws in Illinois requiring videos inside the interrogation room. So everything that happened to Terrill, his request for a lawyer, their response to it was all in the shroud of secrecy of the interrogation room. We've been working on those reforms. We've gotten now up to 30
But he did have Miranda
states.
rights.
He sure did have Miranda rights. He exercised those Miranda rights.
Right.
He sure did, even at age 17.
And
not a lot of 17-year-olds who know to do that.
Right. And when you say that, Miranda rights, right? When you have a vulnerable 17-year-old kid where you're just telling them they're going to die in jail, you're never going home, and you tell them you have the right to remain silent, and you're sitting there like, I'm innocent. What do you mean? Be quiet. No, you need to hear what I have to say because I'm innocent.
You felt like you could explain things away.
Absolutely.
You got the wrong guy. Here, let me
Absolutely.
just explain things, and you'll take me back to the house and apologize.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely, a regret that I dealt with for years, blaming my 17-year-old self for being so vulnerable. But, thankfully I got over that. But yeah, absolutely.
Did they feed you details?
They fed me all the details. I didn't know anything about this case.
You go from being at home to being in a police car to signing a confession.
Yeah.
What was the dynamic? How did they get you to do that?
When you're pleading you're pleading to these officers that you didn't do this, that you're innocent, and they're telling you, no, you did this. You're dying. You're dying in jail. I'm crying for my mother. You're never gonna see your mother again. You're never gonna see your family. And then they throw you in this dark ass room, pardon my French, and have you
I think you're entitled.
and have you processed at 17. I'm dying. I'm in this cell like I haven't even lived yet. What do you mean? I'm dying. And then I'm dying for something I didn't even do. Then the officer comes by and say, hey, I hear you. I know you didn't do it. Okay. And it's that quick for you to sign your life away.
And he says, you sign this and what? What will happen?
If you cooperate with me because I believe you, you'll go home. And I cooperated.
This is how it happens. The crazy thing, Terrill, too, in your case, there was DNA evidence. This is a rape and a murder, right? There was DNA evidence that was known before trial.
And did they ask for your DNA?
Yes. It was 5 young males, 17, 16, 15, rape and a murder, all confessed to violently raping someone, to violently beating someone. No physical evidence. And again, we're kids, right? No DNA, no nothing. And we were still taken to trial and convicted.
I think ironically too, with Terrell's case and a lot is you got faith in the justice system is going to work. It's going to do its job. And you assume these lies about we have DNA or we have fingerprints that police are going to go investigate. So your confession's meaningless because the investigation will prove your innocence, and then that never happens.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.